Welcome to the Shantae Nicole podcast. And this video is messy, so buckle up. Now, I discovered this through just, looking at other people's relationships and what I hear and see in social media like everybody else. And it seems like a lot of people spend time on trying to micromanage their partner, making sure they're not cheating, paying attention to, are they liking people's videos, are they liking people's pictures, who they're talking to on the phone, etc., etc., etc. And I want to volunteer information because she got game. Let me tell you the blueprint. You only have one or two options in every single situation, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, a job, etc., etc. Stay or leave. That's it. Stay or leave. If you catch somebody cheating, stay or leave. It's not even worth complaining about. Stay or leave, because when people go through people's cell phone, like I come from a time where we had pay phones. We didn't really have cell phones. We had pagers, right? You just had to trust the person. They said they was at work, you had to trust them. They said they was at a friend's house, you just had to trust them. People would call your house phone and leave a voicemail on your answer machine. And if they didn't check their voicemails on their answer machine, some of them would only hold like 20 voicemails. It just depends on what machine. And then if it got too full, you couldn't even leave a message. So the person didn't even know you called. If you're dating someone or have a family member who doesn't have caller ID, they wouldn't even know you called. If you were dating someone who didn't have call waiting and someone at their house is on the phone, you call them and their line is constantly busy, right? I come from a time where the things that people start arguments over or pick fights over, these are luxuries, right? And so focus on making your person want to be with you, want to stay faithful to you, want to come home to you, right? The less arguments you have, the better your relationship is going to be. Whoever needs to hear that. Happiness is internal. We live in a time where people are not in control of their emotions because they have not done the work. And a lot of times people want to get into relationships, situationships, sneaky links, whatever that looks like. And they want to focus on somebody else's flaws and make it that person's responsibility to make them happy. And happiness is internal. It doesn't matter what somebody says or what somebody does. I'm going to choose to smile. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to choose to look at this as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to have discipline, as an opportunity to be in control of my emotions, as an opportunity to look at how far I've come, right? As an opportunity to process my emotions, right? As an opportunity to cut some people off and exit out of their life, right? As an opportunity to create boundaries. And so I want to volunteer this information. I hope and pray it's a blessing to you. You only have control over yourself. There's people who pick fights and start arguments and just look for a reason to be mad, right? And people will give you advice and tell you to leave a situation. But every single thing, if you have a good person in your life, somebody who loves you, cares about you, have your back, people will encourage you to leave that situation and won't do half of the stuff that person does for you. They just want you to be in the boat with them. That part. And they never tell you that. There's some people will tell you, I wouldn't put up with that, but they've never had that opportunity to put up with it. They've never been in that position. They've never had the opportunity to attract what it is they say they want. It's not about attracting. It's about keeping and maintaining. Anybody can buy a car, but can you pay it off? Anybody can be a homeowner, but can you pay it off? Anybody can have a child, but can you raise it? Are they going to grow up to be successful? Like, can you maintain it? Can you grow it? Can you develop it? Can you nourish it? Right? I want to volunteer this information because the cost of living is so high that people are out here playing games. They're not ready to pay 100%. I'm the only child, right? I was raised by a strong black woman. Like, my mom has had 12 surgeries and none of them were plastic, right? And so her twin brother was a Marine, right? I come from a military family. Like, 2 of my first cousins are in the Air Force. I have a cousin that's been to Iraq twice. I have cousins in the Navy. Like, I come from a military family, right? And so I'm used to paying for things by myself. I'm used to doing things by myself. And I think sometimes I make it look easy, right? Easier than what it is. So easy to the point where some people be like, well, I ain't got to put up with this. Look. Let me volunteer some information. I'm used to it. See, when you're used to something, it's like breathing air. It's a part of your everyday. But if you're used to always getting help, receiving help, not figuring it out for yourself, this is not that. Like, some people work better with a 50-50 relationship. Some people work better, living with someone and figuring it out because they have a mother, a father, brothers, sisters, they come from a real family. I'm the only child. It was just me and my mom, and I don't know my dad. So my mindset, how I process information, is different from other people. You get what I'm saying? So play nice in the sandbox, because 2 incomes are better than 1. I hope and pray that this message has been a blessing to you. Stop checking phones, because you can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do anyway. You either stay or you gonna leave. But that's your only option. God bless you. Jesus Christ loves you. Bye-bye.